with me.
I was struggling for many years.
Yeah.
I was struggling. I'm still struggling today because I'm a different person.
Yeah.
Different nationality. I'm an Aboriginal, real Aboriginal.
Yeah.
People they got no respect.
No.
I got nothing.
Absolutely.
Took everything away from me.
Used by the Commonwealth Indigenous officials. I'm being used by the Queensland Health for money. But aside from that, what we need is people to come out or to get connected to help write to the United Nations, to help us get to the UN, because it's been a struggle for both of us. And when I first met Gordon in Hopeville, he was bullied by other people. Tell them about a monkey, how they referred to you as monkey.
They refer me like a monkey. And I'm still a monkey today. I can't even stand up for my right. And Mr. Pearson, old Pearson, represent all Aboriginal people. He's not an Aboriginal. He's a white man. White man's father. And he got to talk on behalf of all the black people. He sold us out. And I'm standing here with nothing. With my trousers hanging out, people can see my ass. I can't even buy a toothpaste and a brush. I can't even dress up decent.
And the only thing he owns are his jocks. Jock underwear.
I own nothing in this land. They told me you can't buy land. You don't own this land. But I'm an Aboriginal. I'm born to this country. And I'm a different person from these other people. I'm an Aboriginal with a flat nose, with an Aboriginal face, and I'm not even white. And I can't even speak up for my people. They shut me down. Well, that's the story I can put across, because I own nothing in this country.
And
they're mining on my land. They tear it all up. They got big machines, and they got the big dredge in the water, and they pump all the sands out, pump water, and all the fish and crocodile all died. They took over my island, Lizard Island. Tourism never came and consult with us. They just gave it away. Pretty bad. So I'm just waiting for things to turn up. If these things don't turn up, and if I got no proof, I'll suicide. That's the only message I can put across. Because I got nothing.
When I first met Gordon at Hopeville, I was approached by Frankie Dingaal, who works very closely with Noel Pearson and the Commonwealth.
That's family, cousin.
Yep.
That's Noel Pearson, that's his cousin. The families control everything. They control all the organization, and they control all the Aboriginal people in the north. And they speak on behalf of these people. And my people, my ancestors have been all shot in the lagoon. They shot everybody.
And when Frankie Dingaal
and they killed everybody. And now they say we don't own the land. I can't even buy a land. They said I got no right to buy land. They can buy me a truck and a washing machine and a computer, but they won't let me buy a land for my people, for my grandchildren.
They've done everything to uproot him from his lands, and Noel Pearson has a charitable trust deed that says that he will help people who are disenfranchised, but yet he refuses to give our lawyer a copy of the trust deed and a copy of the financial statements, and they just want to ignore Gordon totally by saying, oh, he's only a member. He's not going to be part of his elders anymore. So what I sent James was a copy of one of the original meetings saying that Gordon was their elder, not Philip Barrow, and other information as well. And the current one is the Cape York Land Council holding a meeting, and Frankie Dingaal being there. He's not even part of Dingaal, to say Gordon's not allowed to put anything more into the court for any compensation claim for the use of his land or anything. So it's really, really sad. And but it doesn't surprise me, because as a community worker, when I first went up to Hopeville, Frankie Dingaal told me, we know what you're going to find. Look, we'll pay you $120,000 a year to work with us. he was like a mafia. He even talked like mafia. He's not a full ancestry. He talks very much capitalist, like a white man. He said, look, we'll pay you $120,000 a year. You come and work with us. Come on, get in the car. I'll take you to dinner. Well, I didn't. I was shocked when I was shaking. Oh, I'll just get done. I don't want to take that call anymore. So I said to him, I'm not going to accept that money. The black people are entitled to everything on this land. They were here first. The historical owners, who are those of half ancestry, were sent here from the missionaries and governments. They have a right to seek compensation from the government, but yet you guys want to extract it from the traditional owners. So from that moment, I became a witness of what the government was doing to defraud full-blood Aboriginal people and the full ancestry. But I didn't know that, but that's why they wanted to pay me. So he told me, look, if you want a name for yourself in this industry, and I thought, well, why should welfare be an industry? Then you will understand that they are black monkeys, and we just use them as black monkeys. We get government funding to get them into programs, and they're just monkeys to us. You're wasting your time with those black monkeys. That's what Frankie's email first told me when I was starting to work with the full ancestry people at Hopeville, who were coming to me quietly and telling me to meet them after hours because they didn't feel safe during the daytime, because people like Greg McLean, who is a half ancestry man and white, may try to get them out of the community, cut them off their housing, cut their funds off for welfare, not give them jobs, and possibly kill them through black magic. And they had a certain person that Noel Pearson uses to threaten them with black magic. It's just really, these guys are silent sufferers. In South Africa, you hear the people and you see them being shot and things where these things were happening to them. But here, everything's under the carpet. You almost have to live in these communities to see it, because people live in fear for their safety, fear for their lives, and fear for their families. And many full ancestry people told me they can't get housing in Hopeville. It's discrimination. So because I'm a witness to this and a whistleblower, my life is in danger at the moment, because the federal police stormed into my house in June 2008, raided my home for videotaped evidence of videos with elders, and also they're trying to charge me with all these false accusations. Even a law firm told me, I can't believe that you would have had a charge from this evidence. It's not even proper for your charge. There's nothing here to charge you. So I know, and one law firm's too scared to take it on because they know the government wants my behind in jail. But I'm suffering post-traumatic stress from being assaulted by Marlene Thompson and Philip Barrow up there at Hopeville. I see their faces sometimes in my window. I hear their voices. It's real for me, and I'm totally traumatized. And it's hard for Gordon. He's suffering post-trauma from being assaulted up there as well in his own community. So he's totally disenfranchised. He can't go back and live in his own community, but yet Noel Pearson won't buy him land outside the community. He allows him to stay here in this little 2-bedroom hovel of mine, knowing he's not safe, knowing that he has post-traumatic stress disorder, because Gordon showed him the letters from his psychologist, Joe Chibnall, and Hugh Wolford, who Joe was saying, and Gordon's doctor was saying, he's not able to attend meetings at Hopeville or Cooktown, have them in Mariba. As a matter of fact, purchase of land outside of Cooktown and Hopeville for him would be recommended. Nothing's happened. That's why we need the United Nations and the entire world to help stop cultural genocide with the Dingaal family in Hopeville, as well as other full ancestry people who are very shy and can't speak out, that are suffering from cultural genocide. And Tony Abbott now, he's just rubber stamping all of this genocide. He's going up to the communities and saying, we'll give you jobs, we'll give you some economic development, but do they own the land? It's like Noel Pearson was talking about people designing their own bathrooms, their own toilets. And I came to the meeting and he fainted almost. I wasn't allowed at the meeting, but I got in there. And I said to him, excuse me, can I ask a question? And his secretary said, he'll allow you to ask one question. Well, that one question was, hey, how come if they're going to own the houses, they're going to own the land under the house? Hey, everybody, you might be designing your own toilet facilities and your own bathrooms, but what about the land under it? Who owns that? Well, everybody turned around and looked at me like they saw a ghost, and he ran out the room. He knows what he's doing is wrong. I told him, now time to go back to your own culture instead of being with the culture of the government to commit the cultural genocide on these people. You're aiding and abetting cultural genocide.